going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. The decision has been made. I saw all of your comments and all of your votes. We're gonna read the Yaiba manga like that Kingdom greatness. Every chapter reaction up until I catch up, which by the time I catch up, who knows? Who knows what there'll be. But it is what it is, man. I can't wait to enter and be a part of this wonderful adventure, this wonderful journey of catching up to the Yaiba manga. I decided, you know what, man, since I enjoy movie adaptations of manga or anime that I've already seen or read, I was like, I'm gonna enjoy that movie even after I read the manga. And since I can't react to the movie because I'll be watching it in theaters, I was like, you know what, man, let me continue the reaction-based videos around Yaiba by catching up to it through the manga awesome sauce, man. So I don't know how many chapters I'm going to read today. I'm going to use today as a testing period to see, how it feels to react to the Yaiba manga, because, there's certain series that it works, there's certain other series that it just doesn't work. Now, I read chapter 53, which is the chapter before that, because everybody told me to start on chapter 54, and when I opened up chapter 54, man, I got the family iPad today, bro. We're ready. But when I opened up chapter 54 and I saw Rengoku, I was like, hold on. Hold on, coach. Which makes sense, of course, because he's the poster of the movie and whatnot, and then he was also on the train at the end of the final episode of the season. But still, it's great to see him. But I read chapter 53, which was the last episode, and I was like, man, this actually flows really well. The way the panels flow with each other, the art, you can truly see which character is which, because I had never read the Yaiba manga before. I was a little like, oh, flagnards, man. I mean, well, I think I did. I think I read the first chapter. Yeah, I did read the first chapter, but it was a long time ago, so I had forgotten, right? And so I read chapter 53 right before I got on here. And it seems to flow nicely, so we'll see how it translates into a reaction type of format. But I want to give a huge thank you, man, to everybody who's going to be watching this in the future, because we're about to go into another journey, man, another catch-up journey. I know there's like a billion catch-up journeys that I'm currently doing, but it never hurts to start another one. You know what I'm saying, man? And for those of you that are still waiting for like Neverland and other series like that I'm currently catching up to, or I'm behind on, with time. With time, you know what I'm saying? I get to it eventually, dog. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yaiba, chapter 54, Good Evening Rengoku. And I'm reading this one on the Viz app, of course, which is why I'm so glad I have the iPad today, man, because it makes it much easier. Instead of reading on the computer, in which it looks really, really small on the app, got the iPad and it looks huge. And it's one panel, or it's one page per thing, so it makes it much better. And then here we see my boy Inosuke. This is that thing. It's the Lord of the Land. It slides across the earth. This man's talking about a train as if it's like some contraption. Well, to him, I suppose it is. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, I just recently bought Final Fantasy VI. I've been playing that past couple of weeks. Slowly but surely. And I've been really, really, really enjoying it, because that's the one game in that franchise that I've never played that I've always wanted to play. And so, because I got it on my phone, it's easy, to access and go around with it. I've been playing that in Call of Duty Mobile. And so, I just recently passed a portion in FF6 that involves a train. And it just got me even, because that train stuff was so phenomenal, where I was like, man, everything involving a train is always fire. You got the mystery train in Conan. You've got the train stuff in FF6. You got the train stuff in FF7. It's like anytime that you have a train in anything, it's legendary, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's another train arc that I really enjoy. Oh, the Hell Train, right? And Tower of God and whatnot. So like there's a lot of great train arcs, man. And just stuff involving trains. So I'm excited for this one. It's so long and overwhelming it's gotta be. Looks like it's asleep right now, but be careful. Yo, Inosuke's legit shook at this thing, bro. Inosuke's one of those characters that shakes in fear of the advancement of technology, man. No, this is a steam train. Don't you know that? Now calm down. No, you calm down. I'll attack it first. Maybe it's the guardian deity of this place, so a surprise attack may not be a good idea. No, like I said, it's a steam train. Do you understand the word train? It's a vehicle for transporting people. You backwoods rube. You backwoods rube. Train, then is this what the crow meant? Crow. Headlong rush! And you see Inosuke immediately go right up in there onto the thing. I believe he did that at the end of the episode, didn't he? It's just, I rewatched the Muzan portion of that episode so many times that I forgot of like what the latter half had in store. Stop that, you're embarrassing us. What are you doing? Well, they've got swords. It's the police! Call the police! Oh no! Run! And they all grab each other. Oh, I'm glad that it originated from, because I was wondering, was that an anime addition to where like they had like the small eyes, and like I always call it the Madhouse thing because Chihaya Furu does it. Flipping Hunter x Hunter did it. So, but those series, I mean, I haven't read the Chihaya manga, but I'm going to assume that it has it in there too, because Hunter x Hunter translated that very well in the anime with the comedic portions, like the small eyes and like the big mouths and the small faces, big faces, you know, the expressions that they have for the comedic stuff. And I'm glad that the Yaiba manga still has that. With the Demon Slayer Corps, our organization isn't recognized by the government, so we can't actually walk around carrying swords openly. If we tell them about demons, they won't believe us. But we work so hard. Well, that's just how it is for now. Let's hide our swords behind our backs. That's totally visible. Come on, put some clothes on, idiot! And we just see Inosuke just like, yeah! And I remember that from the anime. If we get on the Infinity Train, so that's what it's called, we should be able to meet Rengoku. Apparently he's already on board. And I can just hear the opening playing right now. You want to talk to him? Then lie low while I go buy tickets. Okay, thanks. It's hard to walk while hiding a katana. You see him going, we're in its stomach! We're in its belly! Let's take it down! This man Inosuke, dog. Isn't Rengoku a Hashira? Do you know what he looks like? Uh-huh. He had wild hair, and I remember his smell. I think we're getting close, so... Delicious! 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 Is this Big Mom? What's going on? Oh, no, it's Rengoku. Delicious! Delicious! Yeah, my man's going ham on whatever. Is it a bento box? That's the Flame Hashira. Delicious! Hey, he's not just a glutton? No. Delicious! Excuse me. Delicious. Mr. Rengoku, delicious. Yo, that's me whenever I ate some good old rice and beans, dog, with that chicken. What? You catch me on a good day. Well, I'm some chicken fingers with honey mustard, dog, or some white rice, man, with some nice chuletas. Yeah, me saying delicious all day. I totally get that on some Toriko stuff. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to my Toriko fans out there. So that's it, huh? Well, I don't know. This is the first time I've heard of the Hino Kami Kagura. But it's great that your father was able to apply the Kagura to fighting. Oh, yeah, that's right, because he... Who was it that told him? I believe it was Shinobu, right? Shinobu was the one that told Tanjiro that he should go investigate and talk to Rengoku when it comes to the possible flame abilities, right? Because whenever he went to go ask Shinobu, Shinobu was pretty much said that even though she knows of its existence, she wouldn't be able to do anything. So instead, if it has to do anything with fire, she go talk to Rengoku. I believe that's how that conversation went on in the anime. Can't you help a little more? You should be my Suguko, my disciple. I'll look after you. Not so fast, and what are you looking at? Flame breathing has a long history. What a weirdo. Look at Inosuke. Inosuke is just so flabbergasted by this entire train concept. I mean, he's shook, yo. This man's just shook. In all ages, flame and water swordsmen have been among the Hashira. In all ages. You see that flame red, water blue, thunder yellow, stone gray, green wind, mist white. Flame, water, wind, stone, and thunder are the basic types of breathing. The other types of breathing branched out from those. Mist is derived from wind. Mizoguchi, what color is your katana? My name's Kamado and it's black. A black sword? Oh, that's rough. Rough. I've never seen a swordsman with a black sword become a Hashira. And I hear they don't know which line to master. Oh, yeah, that is interesting, because I was wondering, I was like, why does Tanjiro have access to these different types of things? Because we've seen him use water, and then I know we use fire. But it looks like others specialize in one particular category. Similar to like the way that Nen works in Hunter x Hunter. So I was wondering in my mind, I was like, how in the Flying Flappers, unless like he's going to be on some Aang stuff from Avatar Last Airbender, he's going to be able to balance all of them, but I'm not sure. We're moving. I'll train you at my place, so don't worry. At my place. Yeah, Rengoku's taking him back home, dog. What a considerate guy. And we see Inosuke. Did this man pull down the window? This man pulled down the window, bro. Be careful, you idiot! I'm gonna go run alongside. I'll race it to see who's faster. There are limits to stupidity, you know. Apparently not this time. Apparently not in this case. Better not. We have no idea when the demon will appear. And we see Zenitsu and Inosuke immediately look back. No way, demons on this train? It is. That's that one thing that we saw at the end of the at the end of that one episode. I think it was episode 25, right? Or 24, whatever it was. We saw one of them on the train eating someone. And then the other one that Muzan promoted on top of the train at the end of the episode. Like, he was Cloud Strife, dog, on top of the train. You know what I'm saying? He was chilling, though. He was chilling. We're not traveling to it. It's here. I'm getting off. Over 40 people have disappeared on this train. Over 40 people have disappeared on this train. The Corps sent a few swordsmen, but they all went silent. They got destroyed, and that's why they sent in Rengoku. Oh, that makes sense. I'm still getting off. Yo, Zenitsu's like, yo, on the next stop, I'm out. I'm out, yo. Allow me to inspect your tickets. Oh, I already don't like where this is going. I already don't like where this is going. What? The conductor is going to check our tickets. Bro, look at Zenitsu's face, dog. How can someone draw such a thing? Look at his face. What is that? I smell something bad. Enjoy your trip. Who's that? He has like cracks on his face. And when Goku looks up, Goku stands, bro. I love Rengoku's cloak, man. It reminds me so much of the legendary Hokage cloak, man. And I'm a massive card of that cloak. And that's from the fourth holding it and wearing it to Naruto wearing it. Like, yo, that cloak is so nasty. I love it. Look, I'll get back. This is an urgent matter, so don't mind the sword. Yo, man, Rengoku's like, Doc, don't mind the sword. Just keep on your way. Get out of here. Get out of my way. And nothing bad will happen to you. Oh, snap. This is that thing. I remember because of the multiple horns and the grotesque looking figure that we saw on the thing. Yo, this is very, very reminiscent to what I just went through in FF6, man. This is actually really cool. So we see this creature, and here we see Rengoku, bro. An entire page dedicated to this man. Blood Demon Art was hiding that huge thing, and it was hard to sense it. However, if you bare your fangs at innocent people, my bright red flame blade will burn you to the bone. Let him know, dog. We'll flip the page. We see him like bring out his tongue, I believe that is. Yeah, it has to be his tongue. We see Tanjiro and Zenitsu, flame-breathing first form, unknowing fire? And we see him get right behind him. We see the flames. Bro, this man flash step from all the way back there. Flames following his trail. Did he pwn him? Dog, this man cut off his head. Yo, look at this page, dude. Rengoku goes right up and licks him, and his blade looks nasty. It looks like a Zanpakuto. Straight up. Whoosh. And he looks behind him in such a nice... See, I love panels like this, man, where it just focuses on the singular action and there's no dialogue to be needed. Somebody got wrecked. No dialogue to be needed. I loved when Oda used to do this. Oda still does it sometimes. But Oda used to do it back in like the early portions of One Piece, man, where he would like dedicate an entire spread to a character doing something epic and then follow with a one-liner. Let's see if Rengoku delivers a one-liner, man. No, he just hits the floor. He just hits the floor, bro. Like Rengoku's like, this guy, he was fodder. Fodder, dog. Awesome swordsmanship. Please make me your apprentice. Sure, I'll make you a great swordsman. Me too. And me. Look at Zenitsu, dog. This man needs to be stopped. I'll look after you all together. Our big brother Rengoku. Bro. And then we have them all sleep. Bro, look at this man Inosuke, dog. Inosuke's out. Oh, snap. The individual from the latest episode. Nothing will make me happier than to die as I dream. And he's on top of the train again on some cloud stuff. Let's go. Next chapter. Next chapter. Come on. Chapter 55. Train of Infinite Dreams. And we get a really nice cover page right here showing the train going past some trees. We see the moon in the background. It's a really nice cover. I punched their tickets and put them to sleep just like you said. Oh no. They're asleep because of someone's orders? Please put me to sleep soon too. Please let me see my dead wife and daughter. Man, dog. Please, I beg you. Is that a hand? Is that Migi from Parasite? Bro, y'all remember Parasite? Do I still have it? I know I let somebody borrow it. Why do I know about the Maxim, dog? Hold on. I got it. The Maxim! What y'all know about Parasite, dog? Yo, Migi's out here transitioning, man. from a 1988 manga to a 2019 manga. And he's out. Miki's taking over. Sleep now and meet your family in your dreams. Badoomp. Did his heart just stop? He hits the floor. Forgot the TV was on. In a little while, the sleep will deepen, so wait here until then. Malevolence and signs of demons will sometimes awaken demon slayers with good instincts. When you close in to tie them up, be careful not to touch them. I still have to stay in the front car for a little while. Do your best until my preparations are complete, and you may have sweet dreams too. Bruh, when did Miki get so savage? Is this heel Miki? Miki turned heel? Alright, and we see all of them immediately answer to his orders. Doesn't matter how strong demon slayers are. Human motivation comes from the heart, from the spirit. You just have to destroy their spiritual core. Do that, and they become living corpses that are easy to kill. All human hearts are the same, fragile and weak like glasswork. This individual reminds me of a video game villain. Straight up, that came straight out of a Japanese role-playing game, and you can't tell me it didn't. It came out of a classic PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 role-playing game, that entire line of dialogue. You can't tell me it didn't. So we see them all still asleep. We see someone right here on the bottom holding hands. Is that Nezuko? Don't tell me. Is this man Zenitsu dreaming, bro? This man is insane. This way. The peaches over here are delicious. And there's lots of white clover blooming. I'll make a ring of flowers for you, Nezuko. I'm really good at it. Okay, make a lot. There's a river on the way. It's shallow, so you'll be alright, won't you? River? Oh, dear Zenitsu, I can't swim. I'll carry on my back and jump across. I won't even let your toes get wet. You just leave it to me. And we see... This man is God. Oh no, bro. I don't even want to know what this man, Inosuke is dreaming about, bro. I don't even want to know, dog. An expedition. We're a team of cave explorers. Boss. Yes, Underling 1 and Underling 2. Underling 1. Is that a squirrel? I smell Lord of this cave up ahead. Ponjiro and Chuitsu. So they turn into a beaver and a squirrel? Yo, Inosuke has to relax, dog. I can hear it breathing as it sleeps. Alright, let's go. It's on. Come along, Underling 3. Underling 3 is Nezuko. Oh, and she's a bunny. She's a rabbit. I suppose that fits. This way, come on. Here, I'll give you a smooth and shiny acorn. Inosuke's insane. Let's go, yay. I wonder what Rengoku's dreaming about. Let me go right into his mind. This is like that one SpongeBob episode where he just went through everybody's dreams. Or was that a Ed and Eddie episode? I think it was a SpongeBob episode. Maybe both. So we see Rengoku. What did I come here to do? Alright, to tell my dad I became a Hashira. His pops? Yo, is his pops a beast too? You became a Hashira, so what? A worthless title, who cares? Neither you nor I will ever amount to anything great. What? Coming from his pops? Oh, Senjuro. Was father happy for you? When I became a Hashira, father praised me too? He didn't used to be like that. Father even became a Hashira in the Demon Slayer Corps. He was enthusiastic, but one day he suddenly stopped being a swordsman. Suddenly, even though he had raised us so enthusiastically. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I was like, then where did his enthusiasm come from? Because it certainly... Well, but it appears right here that his father just changed. Possibly after a certain event. I shouldn't worry about things that I can't do anything about. Sanjuro has it even worse. He barely remembers our mother who fell ill and died when he was very small. And now father is the way he is. To be honest, father wasn't happy for me. He said no one cares, but that won't dampen my enthusiasm. The flame in my heart won't go out. I won't be discouraged. Okay, Rengoku, I love that spirit, dog. Even when no one else believes, you gotta believe, man. 100% Rengoku, let him know, dog. And Senjuro, you're different from me. You have a big brother and he believes in his little brother. Nah, man, yo, this hits too close to home, bro. This hits too close to home. Whatever path you walk, you'll be a great person. You have a burning passion in your heart. So let's do our best. Let's work hard in life, even if we're lonely. That by itself just made Rengoku a top tier character for me, man. That because it hits too close to home. As an older brother, it hits too close to home, man. Way too close to home. And Tanjiro. What a gorgeous top panel right here, man. I had been hearing people say that the art in the manga isn't up to snuff of like the anime, but by God, look at this. Look at this panel. That looks absolutely incredible. Gorgeous facial panel right there, man. No, he's thinking back to his family. Of all things, man. That's gonna be the thing that hurts him the most, bro. Welcome back, Tanjiro. They just sell all the charcoal. Oh, and he goes over there and he hugs them, bro. I mean, how could he not, dog? This is the first time he's seeing them in so long. It's almost like he's traveled back in time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Nah, you see the tears falling down, bro. All of their dreams are so different. Inosuke's trolling, Zenitsu's trolling, Rengoku has a sort of serious dream, and then Tanjiro's in tears, bro. I mean, this is the first time he's seen these individuals in so long. Something like that really does haunt you in your dreams, though, man. Should we tie up their arms? Yes, and don't forget the warning to be careful. See this one, bring out a rope. Count as you breathe deeply and slowly, then you'll fall asleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Then Tanjiro suddenly started crying, so surprised. That's weird. Oh, Tanjiro, you may be tired. Don't push yourself too hard. Please rest today. You're overreacting. I'm fine. Really? Yeah, it was like I was having a bad dream. Flipping flagnards, man. Yo, this is hitting me harder than I thought, dude. What are you doing? Stop, that's the laundry. And you just have them all, man, just trolling around, bro. As if this is the way it always should have been. Nen korori kon korori. Forget to breathe kon korori. And we see this individual again on top of the train. And even if a demon comes, kon korori, even in the stomach, kon korori. That looks fun. They begin having happy dreams. They're sound asleep. So he's the one that's controlling this entire thing of the dreams, from what I can tell. But can he also see in them? Like, how was he able to tell? They can no longer awaken. But I'll tell you what, man. In Tanjiro's part, like, this must be something that he'll always cherish. Like, something that I'm pretty sure he's always wanted. Is to go back and relive and be in those times. But because of what has currently happened in his life, ever since then, you know, he's gained new friends, new experiences, and a new attraction, new relationship with Nezuko. And even though, of course, like, he wouldn't trade anything to be, or he would trade anything to go back and be with them, but at the same time, I feel like Tanjiro is the type of character, type of person, type of individual, that he realizes that what happened then is what has led to what happened now, man. And, but by God, man, this has to be really tough on Tanjiro, bro. That's already the end of that chapter? Common knowledge, Zenitsu is Bucktooth. The beaver. Let's read another one, man. That's gotta hurt, man. Chapter 56, Wake Up. The rope that the sleep demo Enmu made had the power to allow entry into the dreams of those bound by it. So that rope allows these individuals to enter those dreams. Oh, the main self is here. That's a very interesting ability. I better make sure he doesn't notice me. I'll hurry to the edge of the dream. The dreams that the sleep demon Enmu creates do not continue infinitely. They are circular, with the dreamer in the center. Outside the dream is the realm of the unconscious. The spiritual core exists in the unconscious realm. If destroyed, the owner becomes an empty shell. There it is, the wall. The view continues, but I can't go any further than inside the dream. I need to hurry and destroy spiritual core so I can have a good dream too. And we see her just go in and just stab at this repeatedly. Flames. What a weird unconscious realm. It's hot and burning. I found the spiritual core. And we see something enveloped like it's materia. I've never seen a red one. But the spirit core is fragile, so I can easily break it like glasswork. And we see him continuing to go back and... Bro, this man Rengoku while he sleep? Rengoku while he sleep goes over and has her by the vice grip. Nah, usually people that fall under the sleep demons cannot slip out, cannot move. Bryce, he's got her over the choke slam. Trapped in her dream, their consciousness and their physical body are completely separate. Enmu was being extremely cautious. There was a possibility that the Demon Slayers, despite having succumbed to the spell, would sense his malevolence, and break the spell. So first he planned to use humans to destroy the Demon Slayer's spiritual cores, thereby incapacitating them. He meant to kill their bodies. Those who have lost their spiritual cores cannot resist even when their lives are in danger. But Rengoku was able to move, and you see the veins going and popping up around him. That is not something normal. This is something that is definitely supernatural. Even while under a spell that should have immobilized him. The girl who entered Rengoku's dream gave off no evil aura, but Rengoku's body instinctively sensed the destruction of his spiritual core would incapacitate him and render him unable to fight. The girl under duress in reality is unable to move. Rengoku cannot kill a human, so he is also stuck. It is a stalemate. Where's Nezuko? We go back to Tanjiro. She went to pick wild vegetables, even though it's daylight? Is that wrong? Of course. Because he's so used to Nezuko not being able to move around in daylight, dog. See, even the small stuff like that. And Tanjiro's like, oh, no, I suppose not. Tanjiro, will you be able to prepare the bath? This work will take a little longer. Oh, sure, got it. I'll do it right away. I keep saying weird things. Am I actually tired? The box. And Tanjiro looks over. Oops. It disappeared. What was that now? A toolbox? Am I seeing things? He's seeing himself, his reflection of who he truly is in the water. I'm a sucker. Maybe it's because I grew up a Kingdom Hearts fan, but I'm a sucker of that type of scenery, of that type of symbolism, that type of imagery. Whenever you see your own self, or the self that you could have been, the self that you might have been, the self that you truly are, that type of stuff within the mirror, within the water, man. Like that type of stuff, it hits, bro. I love whenever that. It always presents such a beautiful image. And whenever it comes off, whenever somebody does it right, it comes off as something really powerful. Shout out to Kingdom Hearts, man. Wake up, you're under attack. A dream. This is a dream. Wake up and get up and fight. Oh, I'm on a train. Tanjiro, give me a pickle. No, stop that. And he goes right back into the dream says, bro. And like, it must suck for him because he's like, dog, I want to stay here. I want to stay in this portion forever. But at the same time, he realizes that what is currently happening back on the train is urgent. It is important, dog. That is where the real Nezuko is. Where are you taking Tanjiro's food? You had seconds just a minute ago. Oh, I haven't woken up. I'm inside a dream. What can I do to get out? And now I know it's a dream, but what can I do? Here we see Nezuko gets out of the box. Oh, Nezuko hasn't been affected. Wait, I have to wake up. This is a dream. I have to wake up. Nezuko goes over to Tanjiro, shakes him. She headbutts him. Oh yeah, man, she starts bleeding from the head. And then they do like a little joke saying hard as a rock, and we know how hard Tanjiro's head is. Because he's utilized that before. Did she headbutt him again? Has he been transported? And then the chapter ends there? What is with these cliffhangers, dog? Is Yaiba another one of those series that has these insane cliffhangers? Chapter 57. Draw your blade. We get this excellent color page, or not color, cover, and we see Tanjiro. It looks like he's being transported back from the dream world into the real world here. Tanjiro, what should we do? Fire. Oh yeah. I was wondering. I was like, why does it look like a fire? But I was going to assume it was like a spiritual type of fire, of like whenever you get transported from one portion to the other, because other series have utilized it before. Nezuko's scent. This is her blood. Nezuko. Oh, her blood is what brought Tanjiro back. A corpse uniform and an itching sword. I'm waking up little by little. Tanjiro, you alright? Tanjiro! Sorry, I have to go. I have to go back right now. I'm sorry. Yo, man, this, whenever we watch it in movie form, with the soundtrack, is gonna hurt, dog. Tanjiro, if there's a demon nearby showing me a dream, I need to find it fast and take it out. Tanjiro, where are you going? Where you can just hear the music playing in the background, too, dog. I picked a lot of wild vegetables today. Oh, Mama Rokuta. Tanjiro? What's wrong, Tanjiro? Why are you dressed like that? Yes, I want to stay here forever. I want to turn around and go back. I should have been able to live here like this forever. Everyone should still be alive and well. Nezuko should still be in the sunlight, under a blue sky. I should be making charcoal here, in Hatsumi and Katana. Should have, could have, but I already lost all that, and I can't go back. You know, to come to grips with that decision, bro, has to be super hard on him, man. Tanjiro, don't leave us. And we have Tanjiro, bro, with the tears coming down. I'm sorry, and he jets. I'm sorry, Rokuta. I can't stay with you any longer. But your brick brother is always thinking of you. I'm always thinking of everyone. And we get to see this beautiful panel of just Tanjiro's back with the words on the side. I'm very grateful and I'm very sorry. I won't forget you. My heart is always with you. So please forgive me. I have to destroy a spiritual core fast. We see how many rips right through it. And we get treated to with this place that's like a never-ending sky. Such beauty. So vast and warm. Where's the spiritual core? What's with this weird subconscious realm? That gross half naked boar. Oh, this is Inosuke's. And Inosuke comes right out of it, and it's chasing after her. What are you doing in my subconscious? It's pitch black, I can't see anything. What's with that blonde kid's subconscious? Do I have to find the spiritual core by touch? Give me a break, it's hard to breathe and I feel weighed down. It's like everything is covered in ink. What's that sound? Is it coming closer? We have Zenitsu come up right behind him. What's that boy doing in here, you pest? Only Nezuko gets to come in here, so I'm gonna kill you. Usually there shouldn't be anyone else in the subconscious realm. When it comes to someone strong-willed, someone with a strong ego, there are cases when a person may exist in another subconscious. It isn't here. The demon isn't anywhere, but there's a faint smell. And what's this? It's like there's some kind of curtain. It smells faintly and everywhere. I can't pinpoint the location. I need to hurry. Nezuko's bleeding. If everyone else is asleep, things are really bad. How can I wake up? What should I do? They're having trouble. I wonder what happened. They haven't destroyed anyone's core yet. Oh, well, as long as they're buying time. Not here. The demon isn't here. What's going on? Aren't I managing to do total concentration constant? Am I merely asleep right now? Tanjiro, draw your blade. There is something you must cut. Tanjiro's reflection on the water. And Nezuko's box and the words of his father who appeared behind him. They were... No, that's his pops? Yo, I was wondering, I was like, bro, who is that? Yo, I was like, bro, I'm going back to the pops. Because I thought that was his reflection. But then again, his reflection was the one that changed back into what his form actually is. Bro, my man's pop. Bro, you already know. That scene in the anime is going to be disgusting. And Nezuko's box and words of his father who appeared behind him, they were warnings from Tanjiro's own instincts. Tanjiro hadn't understood a small clue that he should have already noticed, so his instincts took on his own form, and that of his father to appear and warn him. There's something I must cut? There's something I must cut in order to wake up? I think I know what it is, but... what if I'm wrong? If events in my dream influence reality, there'll be no taking it back. Don't hesitate, just do it! Do it! Death inside the dream leads up to waking up in reality. What I have to cut is... my own throat. And he did it. Who does that? Bro, what is he? What are these cliffhangers? Good morning. And we see him bleeding. Wake up, wake up, wake up! He woke up. He's here. Is anybody else here? Nah. But Rengoku's still choking. Inosuke and Zenitsu are still trolling. Nezuko's right behind Tanjiro. Surprised with a loud voice. Nezuko, are you alright? And we have the rope. It's cut. What's this that's burned through? It's faint, but it smells like demon. Nezuko's burning blood? All right, this. My ticket. Just as I thought, this smells faintly of a demon too. Punching the ticket puts us to sleep. This is a demon's work. Such a faint order for such a strong blood demon art. Rengoku, Zenitsu, Inosuke. Their wrists are tied together. Who are these people? I have a feeling it wouldn't be good to cut this rope with an Ichirin sword. Nezuko, please burn the rope. And it goes right back. They're burning the ropes. You could say Tanjiro's instinct was correct. If he cut the rope with an Ichirin sword, the person who wasn't the dreamer wouldn't regain consciousness. Ever. The slave demon Enmu didn't explain that risk at all. For him, humans are expendable and nothing more than food. Zenitsu, Inosuke, wake up. Get up. There, sorry, thanks. We have, Nezuko just extremely happy to see her brother again. It's no use, they won't wake up. Rengoku! We have the individual come right back. Slices. Is the demon controlling her? Don't interfere because of you. He won't let us dream. She's doing this willingly? And what are you doing? If you're awake, help out. I don't know about your tuberculosis or whatever, but if you don't do your job, I'll tell him so he doesn't let you dream. Is he still here? Was he the one who tied to me? Tuberculosis, he's sick, poor guy. The demon is unforgivable. He preys on people's weaknesses. The sick boy no longer bears any hostility. He was prepared to hurt others, even if it meant he could escape the suffering caused by his incurable illness. But inside Tanjiro's dream, the kindness of his youth returned. It was warm inside Tanjiro's heart. The air was clear, and what's more, there were shining little sprites, manifestations of Tanjiro's kindness. Guessing that the boy was searching for the spiritual core, the shining sprites took his hand and guided him. Before the spiritual core, the source of light and warmth, the youth could only weep. It's warm, I want to stay here forever. But Tanjiro woke up on his own and soon pulled him back to the real world. The boy grabbed hold of one of the sprites and would not let go. Part of Tanjiro's heart, that shining little sprite, is now inside the boy's heart. It shines there bright and warm where before there had only been darkness. Sorry, but I have to go fight. And we have all of them. What just happened? You want to stay in a happy dream, right? I understand. I wanted to stay in my dream too. Are you alright? Thank you, and be careful. Yeah, he wasn't the one person that felt most uplifted by Tanjiro's spirit, man. By that vast sky, that endless dream. No pun intended. Nezuko entering someone else's dream is extremely dangerous, because in someone's dream, the dreamer's consciousness is strong. It resonates with and influences intruders. That's exactly what happened to the boy. That's why Enmu doesn't enter people's dreams. I see, that actually makes a lot of sense. Pew! What is... Oh no, P... I thought that it meant something like a laser or something opening. What a strong smell, it's heavy. The human stench reaches here even in the wind. Was I asleep in here? The passenger car was sealed, but I can't believe it. How careless. The human is upwind in the front car. And here we go. Tanjiro gets on top. Nezuko, stay here. It's too dangerous. Go wake everyone up. And Tanjiro sees them. There they are. Oh, you're awake. Good morning. You should have stayed asleep. It's him. The standoff. I was showing you such a good dream. What time is it? You should thank me. I could have sworn. I could have shown you your family being slaughtered. Bro, what a sicko. You never say that, dog. Next time I'll show your father coming back to... And see that chapter? Hold on, bro. Hey, we're gonna keep... We gotta keep going. Chapter 59, Insult. Yo, this man said your pops. I must say, I like to show a nightmare after I show someone a good dream. I like to see the contortions of a human face. To gaze upon someone struggling with their grief and suffering so much fun. It just matches the personality that we saw in the first, in its initial introduction. But I can't be careless. It's an indirect approach, but I will not fail to kill this demon slayer. When the conductor punched the tickets, the spell took effect. It's a remote spell. It was a pain to prepare, but that made it difficult to notice. And they must not notice unless they notice they're in a dream. That will be their reality. So how did he wake up? He figured out how to wake up so quickly. Despite the incredible human desire for happy, comforting dreams, you can't go stomping around inside people's hearts. Yo, Tanjiro's pissed, bro. This is the one thing you don't mess with, dog. My man's about to go ham. You won't get away with this. He was wearing an earring? How fortunate. He came straight to me. This is perfect. Now I'll be able to receive more blood from Lord Muzan. Then when I get stronger, I'll demand a blood battle to replace a higher ranked demon. And we get to see a little silhouette of some of the higher ups. Water breathing 10th form, constant flux, and we see a dragon going around Tanjiro. Well, the demon art. Whispers of forced unconscious hypnosis. And we get to see the Migi hand. Also, I guess that makes sense. I was like, who in the world did the Migi hand belong to? I should have realized that it came from this individual. Go to sleep. And here we see Tanjiro goes over there. Oh, I thought he fell asleep. No, he's awake. Sleep, 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 sleep. Why isn't it working? No, it is working. The spell has caught him many times, but the moment I catch him, he notices it and kills himself in the dream to awaken. It may be happening in a dream, but killing oneself requires considerable courage. This boy is out of his mind. Yo, that's a devotion. That is the straight up motivation. That's the resolve to live, dog. Enmu showed Tanjiro a nightmare. Inside the dream, Tanjiro's family criticized him. Why didn't you save us? What were you doing when we were killed? Only you survived. Why are you here? You're useless. Can you imagine being told that, dog? Can you imagine having to go through something like that? You should have died. How dare you live on without a care? Who says that, dog? But this nightmare only enraged Tanjiro. My family would never say that. Do not insult this kid. My family! You see the dragon right on top? Yo, and then his family right down on the bottom. Yo, he took his phone. just like he took out the other one. His head's flying. I hardly felt anything. Is this a dream too? Or is this demon weaker than he was? I truly understand how the master felt when he ordered me to kill you, in addition to a Hashira. And then, is he regenerating from his head? Your very existence grates on my nerves. He isn't dying? There it is, that's the expression I wanted to see. You want me to tell you why I didn't die even though you cut my head off my head, right? Very well, I'm in high spirits right now. It's so simple even a baby could understand. Because that was not my main body. The same goes for what's talking to you right now. It looks like my head, but it isn't. While you were deep asleep, I fused with this steam train. He fused with the entire train? This entire train has become my blood, flesh, and bones. Your face. Good, good. Are you starting to understand? In other words, the 200 passengers on this train are all food for strengthening me further. They're my hostages. Can you protect them by yourself? All of the humans squirming from end to end on this train? I want you to just leave them for me to eat later. And then he goes right back down into the train. And now what? 2 cars is the most I can cover. I can't guarantee the safety of more than that. Rengoku, Zenitsu, Inosuke. This is no time to sleep. Wake up, please. Nezuko! Protect the people who are asleep. Follow me, minions. Yo, Inosuke's awake! Explosive awakening. Headlong rush. Lord Inosuke's coming through. Here we go. So at least now we have somebody else awake. And now we see Nezuko inside of the chapter 60 defending 200 people. Inosuke, there's no safe place on this train. Protecting the sleeping people. This whole train is a demon. Can you hear me? The whole train is one. I knew it, and then I was right. And I lack nothing as a boss. Beast breathing. 5th fang crazy cutting, and he goes right up and like swimmer cutting off a whole bunch of what we just saw from Enmu. I'll save them all. You'll all be bowing to me in thanks. Inosuke's coming through. Crazy cutting is a move that involves swinging in all directions that's most effective when surrounded by the enemy. And we see Nezuko running right here. Nezuko's also cutting her way through these things. It looks like she got grabbed now. It's too much. It's too much. Zenitsu puts it in. And if he's still asleep, it's even better. If he's still asleep, it's even better. He's still asleep. Yo, he's still asleep. Thunder breathing first form, thunderclap, and flash 6-fold. And he goes around like he's doing the hidden lotus from Naruto. I will protect you, Nezuko. And he says this while asleep. I will. And he goes back to sleep. Dog, yo, sleeping Zenitsu man is axed. He's axed. That sounds like lightning strike. Is it behind me? I don't know. Has Zenitsu and Rengoku woken up? What about Nezuko? It's all I can do to protect the people right in front of me. This is bad. What should I do? We can't work together. Are the passengers in the rear car safe? Oh, it's too cramped to swing my katana. Is that Rengoku? He's awake. So this is what would happen while I was dozing. I can't believe it. Some Hashira I am. If there were a hole, I'd hide in it. And then you see the train just bounce up. What, a demon attack? Kamado. How did he pop up that quick? Was that him that made the train go up? Kamado, Rengoku. To come this far, I had to do some really precise blade work. So I think the demon will need some time to regenerate. But there is no time to spare, I'll make it quick. This train has 8 cars, I'll defend the back 5. My man said 5! When Tanjiro said he can only grab 2, that yellow boy and your sister will defend the remaining 3. You and Inogashita will keep an eye on those 3 cars as you search for the demon's head. Its head, but right now this demon is whatever shape it's taken. As long as it's a demon, it's got a vital spot somewhere. I'll look for it while I fight, and I'll hop to it. And we see Rengoku immediately just like withers into nothingness and gets away, gets out of there. Wow, he disappeared. Did Rengoku make the train shake like that? Apparently it was him. He sized up the situation and made a quick decision. 5 cars all by himself. Suited me no time to stand around gaping. I gotta do what I do. I gotta do what I gotta do. The smell of demon is getting stronger. Inosuke, where are you? Shut up or I'll kill you. Up there? That guy with the wide, staring eyes gave me an order. But he's kind of sort of amazing, and that pisses me off. Of course, Inosuke. He's like, yo, man, this guy is incredible, so of course he's gonna piss me off. Inosuke, keep an eye on the first 3 cars as you. I know, and I've already found it with a full-strength 7th form, this Lord's vital spot. Really? So it's up front? Yeah, up ahead. In any case, something isn't right up there. The strong wind dispersed the smell, and made it's hard to tell. But if Inosuke says so, I believe him. Where all the coal is? Right. I got it. Now let's go forward. Let's go, man. Yo, I'm loving this more than I thought I was. Rengoku is covering 5 passenger cars. Inosuke found the enemy's battle spot, and Zenitsu and Nezuko are fighting hard. I've got to be useful too. I've got to defend everyone. Trading blows at close quarters. This is double spread? It is. Yo, this looks amazing. You have Inosuke on this side, Tanjiro on this side, and we're behind them a gleaming light. Trading blows at close quarters. Yaiba. Grah! And you have... Inosuke coming right down, slicing and dicing. Something suspicious around here. We have the conductor right in the front. Who are you? Get out! Demon's head, the demon's vital spot. We have right here, and we see a whole bunch of hands coming right towards Inosuke. Inosuke's fighting all of them off. So many hands. Water-breathing, 6th form whirlpool, and we have Tanjiro coming in for the save, dog. My man, Inosuke pressed L1 for support, and he was summoned directly below. Demon smell is strong right under this place. What time is it? Yo, man, I gotta get going soon, bro, but I can't stop. Inosuke, the demon's head is right under us. Don't order me around, I'm the boss. Beast breathing, 2nd fang. Slice and dice, and he goes right forward and whoosh. Bones? It's neck bone. Ah, here we go. We're getting closer to it. Water breathing 8th form. Waterfall basin. Goes right in, and it blocked it. The wound closed and regenerates fast. So the moment that it's something like that opens, you need to immediately hit it. You immediately strike it. And using full strength attacks to expose the bones takes all I've got. If I don't cut the vital spot, Inosuke, let's match our breathing and attack together. One of us will cut the flesh and the other will sever the bone. Got it, good idea. You have my praise. Thanks, let's go. Eyes of forced unconscious sleep. Well, the demon art. It got me to put me to sleep. Inosuke, cut your own throat in a dream. You'll wake up. Here we go. Tanjiro falls asleep, wakes right back up. It's alright, even if it gets me, I can break the spell. Yo, no, these are different. These are different, dog. These are coming in with way more fierce and ferocity. How stupid of me. I need to close my eyes when I wake up, or I'll fall under the spell again. Good. I woke up, and his eye is right there in front of this thing, man. And when I wake up, my eyes always meet one of the demons somewhere, bro, because there's so many eyes. This thing's like relinquished from Yu-Gi-Oh! I gotta wake up with my eyes closed. It's no use. Wake up. I gotta cut my throat face fast and wake up. Wake up fast. This is no dream. It's reality. Oh, he was about to do it in real life. They're about to use that same trick in order to make him do it in real life. Don't fall into that trap. Don't die a fool's death. Yo, Inosuke. I wear the hide of the Lord of the Mountain, so I'm too scary to look in the eye, right? You puny eyeball thing! And he cuts right through it. Oh, right. It's hard to tell which direction Inosuke's looking. Inosuke! It's too cramped and the footing is bad. All I can do is get between them. Don't interfere with a dream! And it looks like what appears to be a headbutt. We look back. No, he got stabbed. Tanjiro hits him. I'm alright. If we don't sever the demon's neck fast, Zenitsu and the others won't last. Beast breathing 4th fang, slice and dice once again. It hits right, and we get to see the bone right here on some Attack on Titan stuff. Father, protect me. With this one blow, I will sever the bone. Hinokami Kagura. Clear blue sky. And we see the flames coming right down. He switches. How do you end a chapter like that, bro? See, this series is going to be a pain to read weekly, man. That's why I'm glad I have so many chapters to catch up to. Because, man, these cliffhangers are killer, man. This is on some Kingdom stuff right now. Chapter 62, Ending in a Dream. Come on. And we see, yo, the entire first coach of the train gets sent flying, man. Flames enveloping the whole thing. Oh, he actually got killed. It's gone. Losing some death throes. Everything's shaking. You cut off its head so it's thrashing around. We're gonna flip. Inosuke! Yo, the train is going all up and over the place, man. Is your stomach alright? Protect the passengers. I can't die. If I die, that man becomes a killer. I can't die. I won't let anyone die. No. Tanjiro was thinking about the other individual. The individual who stabbed him, who he knows does not have control of himself. He was like, yo, if I die, that's going to lay on that person's subconscious. It's going to lay on his conscious the rest of his life. And I cannot allow such a thing. Yo, that line by itself just made Tanjiro more goat than he's ever been to me, man. That is amazing. Are you alright? Santaro, hang in there. The demon's flesh was springing and that saved me. Weird, huh? Are you alright? You got stabbed. I'm fine, how about you? I feel great, not even a sniffle. I can't move yet, you go help the others. Who's injured? How about the engineer up front? I actually think if it's alright if he dies. No, it's not. He stabbed you in the stomach anyway. His leg is pinned under the engine. There's no way he can walk. If we leave him, he'll die. No, he's already suffered enough. Help him. Please. Yeah, that's what he needs right now, man. Because I'm a good boss, I'll do it. There we go, Inosuke. To make my underling happy. But after I'll help him, I'm ripping out all his hair. I'm ripping out all his hair. You don't have to do that. Dawn is coming. I've got my breathing under control. I have to help the injured. Nezuko, Zenitsu, Rengoku, they've got to be safe. My body's destroyed. I can't regenerate. Did I lose? Am I going to die? Me? Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I never even used my full strength. Watch out. He said he never used his full strength. I didn't need a single human. My plan to fuse with the train and eat everyone else has failed. Now look at me after all the time and effort I put in. This is all his fault, Rengoku. I took hundreds of hostages, but he still cornered and pinned me down. That's the power of a Hashira, yo. This man, Rengoku, has 5 trains to himself. He was too fast, even without undoing my spell. And that girl, she's a demon. What's up with that? And even with like a demon slayer? Why hasn't Lord Muzan killed her? Damn it all, anyway. It all started to go wrong when that brat broke my spell. It really is his fault. And everything else, I want to kill that kid and that boar, too. I would have killed that kid if that boar hadn't stopped me. He has great intuition. He knows where I was looking. Is it over? Am I going to die? What a nightmare. Oh, what how ironic coming from him. It's always us lower level demons that the demon slayers kill. The upper rank demons, their ranks haven't changed for 100 years, dog. They buried mountains of slayers, even put Ashiras in their graves. Their strength is out of this world, bro. I can't wait to see these higher ranks. Even after receiving that much blood, I still couldn't match the upper ranks. I want another shot. I want to do it over. What a pathetic nightmare. And we see us going right back down into the very last glimmer of hope for this individual. It looks like you can do total concentration constant. I'm impressed. And Rengoku's there. Man, dude. Rengoku, that's the first step to becoming a Hashira. But that's just the first of 10,000 steps yet to come. I'll do my best. Your stomach is bleeding. Concentrate more. Improve the accuracy of your breath. Focus on every inch of your body. There are blood vessels. Broken blood vessels. Concentrate more. That's it. Hemostasis. Stop the bleeding. Watch out, bro. That's actually an extremely OP thing to have. Stop the bleeding. We see Tanjiro look down. Concentrate. He's teaching him as they're doing this. That's it. No more bleeding. There are lots of things you can do if you can master your breathing. Doesn't mean you can do anything, but you'll be much stronger than you were yesterday. I love that mentality, man. It's like it doesn't mean you're gonna be the GOAT, but by God, it means you're taking steps forward. You know what I'm saying? That's the Rengoku mentality, man. I love this dude, bro. Everyone's safe. A lot of injuries, but no deaths. No need for you to overdo it. What happened? Bro. Are you like, bro? What is this manga, dog? Come on. What is that? Akaza. Bro, what in the world do you call that? Eyes. Upper 3. Upper 3. Upper 3. Bro, this man has to be a GOAT. Upper rank 3. What's he doing here? Bro, look at the markings. And he's just randomly arrived out of nowhere. And he goes right to Tanjiro. Flame breathing second form. And he squishes him. Did he split his hand in his half? He split his whole arm in half. Rising scorched sun. Yo, this man Rengoku immediately with no hesitation went right up. The individual goes back. In upper 3, dog. Nice katana. And he, like, bro, look at that instant regeneration. Instant regeneration goes on and licks the blood. That's how you know you're OP. Faster regeneration, overwhelming demon aura. He must be an upper rank demon. Now, why would someone as powerful as you attack the wounded first? I thought he might interrupt the conversation we're about to have. Bro, you know that you're a goat. You know you're OP. When you're about to take someone out just because they're gonna interrupt a conversation. What are we gonna talk about? This is our first meeting, but I already hate you. That's coming from Goku. Of course, I also hate weak humans. When I see weakness, my skin crawls. You and I have very different values. Then I have a great idea. Why don't you become a demon? No thanks. Rengoku doesn't want none of that, dog. I can tell your strength by looking at you. You're Hashira, right? You developed your fighting spirit to the edge of perfection. I am the Flame Hashira Kyojuro Rengoku. I am Akaza. Let me tell you, Kyojuro, why your power will never truly reach perfection. It's because you're human. Because you age. Because eventually you'll die. Become a demon, Kyojuro. If you do, you can train for hundreds of years and keep getting stronger. I mean, to that point, he is speaking facts. But yo, my dog is a human, man. Of all the demons I've met, this one smells the most like Kibutsuji. Yo, this man Tanjiro said this one is the most like Muzin. This one is the most like Muzin. But the thing is, as well, I have to help. Where's my sword? It's gone. Growing old and dying. This is exactly what I was about to say. That there comes a price to pay with something like that, man. There comes a price. It's what gives meaning and beauty to the fleeting span of a human life. Let him know, Rengoku. It's precisely because we age and die that our lives have value and nobility. Strength is not a word. That means much in regard to the flesh. This boy isn't weak, do not insult him. I'll say it again. You and I value different things. I have many reasons for not becoming one. I see. Technique development. Destructive death compass needle. And we see like this massive thing go on the bottom. This massive symbol is coming up from the ground. If you won't become a demon, then I'll have to kill you. And he goes right up. He sends something flying towards the... No, he himself goes flying. First form, unknowing fire. I can follow them with my eyes. And we see flame enveloped. Inosuke, what happened? Where is he? Zenitsu? Bro, come on, where are they? The other Hashira I've killed didn't have flames. Oh, here he is. Still, none of... What did he say? The other Hashira I've killed. So he's one of the ones that has actually taken out and successfully taken out Hashira. Didn't have flames. Still none accepted my proposal. Why is that? As someone who also walks the path of the warrior, I don't understand. One cannot simply decide to become a demon. You must be chosen. But you who work so hard to build such magnificent talent would simply let it wither away. Such a waste. It's hard for me to accept. I can't stand it. Die for me, Kyojuro. Do it while you're young and strong. Destructive death air type. And we see this man go right around. I have no idea what's going on, but it looks like he's flipped around and is doing some 64 palms in the air. Fourth form of blooming flame undulation. And we have a new form for Rengoku. It's like a phoenix. He strikes the empty air with his fist, but the attack comes directly at me. Oh, that's actually what it was. It was like an air... like a dragon fist. You just send it forward and it hits him directly. If we keep fighting at a distance like this, it will be tough to cut off his head. Saw getting close. Yo, and he flash steps right in front of him. Such amazing speed. I need to get this chair out of the way, dog. Get this chair out of the way. Bro. And you have Rengoku, you have the Akaza, and you have just going to look somewhere, and your wonderful sword technique. Time will steal it all, Kyojuro. Aren't you sad? That's how it goes. It's normal. That's what it means to be human. Don't move if your wound's open. You'll die. It's not your time yet. My man said it's not your time. Don't waste your thoughts on the weakling, Kyojuro. Concentrate on me. You need all your strength for me. Flame-breathing fifth form. Wow, destructive death disorder. Flame time. Bro, flame tiger. That just sounds disgusting. It's like they're equally matched. You have one coming in from one side, you have the other one coming from the other side, and the panel shows like, why does it keep ending, bro? What are these chapters? What is going on, dude? Chapter 64, the strength of the Hashira. Hold on. Hold on, coach. It takes other series. Several, and I mean several reactions for me to pull this out. But there's no way I can experience this without pulling up the hat, bro. There's no way that I can experience this legendary stuff I'm experiencing and not put on the hat, man. Are you kidding? Bro, Rengoku! The strength of the Hashira. We have this beautiful panel of Rengoku, man. And right from the Akaza, don't die yet, Kyojuro. Takuki Rengoku. He lost an eye. Bro, I didn't expect this. Especially now with the title of the chapter. Rengoku. Rengoku. Rengoku! There's no opening. I can't get in. I can't keep up with their movements. It's like they're in another dimension. I feel that if I get too close, there's only death. And you know when Inosuke's feeling that, bro, it's facts. I know that if I go in to help, I'll only get in the way. No matter how desperately you fight, Kyojuro, it's all useless. That wonderful cut you made has already healed completely. But what about you? Your left eye is crushed, your ribs are broken, you're bleeding inside. Those are serious wounds. If you were a demon, you would heal them in a blink of an eye. Your demon, those are just scratches. No matter how hard they struggle, humans cannot defeat demons. My limbs have no strength. It may be because I'm wounded, but this happens when I use Hinokami Kagura, even though I want to help. Yeah. Yeah, I will fulfill my duty. I won't let anyone die here. He's saying this with his eye gone, his ribs broken, knowing that the individual in front of him can regenerate instantly. It don't matter. It does not matter, man. In an instant, I'll slash up a broad area. Flame breathing. Esoteric art. So, God, man. Yo, this is about to be nasty. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Such fighting spirit, even with those wounds. You're full of determination and spiritual fortitude. Your stance has no weakness. You really should have become one, Kyojuro. Then you could fight with me forever. Technique development. Ninth form, Rengoku. Ninth form, Rengoku. Destructive death annihilation type. And we just see this massive, like, flame Kamehameha strike forward. What just happened? What took place? Let me flip the page. Brother, look at this. It's like a flame Kamehameha. And just this... And in the background, it's this massive explosion. No idea what just happened. Did he stop? I can't see through the dust. Rengoku. I can't see. There's Rengoku. Don't tell me he died, bro. Don't tell me he died. I hate manga, man. I do, bro. Look at this panel, dude. This man. Where's my chair at? Oh. Bro, this man. Dog, I thought Rengoku was about to smoke him, dog. I didn't even know. Bro, did he cut off? He cut off half of his body. Look. Look. Bro, look at his head. But at the same time, Akaza put his hand right in him. In his chest. Right through his heart. Die, you're finished, Kyojuro. Give in. Say you'll become one. You're one of the chosen strong ones. Kyojuro. Yes, mother. A flashback. No, bro. Bro, if this man Goku dies, bro, I'm gonna be... Oh, no. Battery, don't die. Don't die, Battery. Come on. Last, at least one more. Yes, mother. Think hard about my next question. Bro, bro, Rengoku's such an awesome character, man. I don't want this man to die already. Do you know why you were born stronger than other people? I don't know. So that you can help people weaker than you. Those blessed with more natural talent than others must use their strength for the good of the world for other people. It is unforgivable to use strength granted by heaven and to hurt others and empower yourself. Helping the weak is the duty of those born with strength. You must take your responsibility seriously and do your duty. and never ever forget that. And she goes, and she hugs him. I won't live much longer, but I am happy to have been the mother of such a strong and kind child. I'm counting on you, bro. After this flashback, dog, my guy better catch a dub. Please, Rengoku, bro. Don't meet your mom yet, dog. Don't meet your mama yet. Bro, don't tell me. Don't tell me that Rengoku allowed himself to get struck so that he would be in front of him. It's like, no, there's no way, dog. There's no way Rengoku's that goat. There's no way. If Rengoku's that goat, he's my favorite character. I think I'm hold on, skip. He goes right in. He goes in for the strike. He hits it. He can still swing a sword. The honor is mine to have had you as my mother. He can't do it. He's swinging. He's trying to get right through. His fist. He grabs Rengoku grabs his fist. He stops it. He stopped my fist. Unbelievable power. My fist has pierced his guts. No. So one of his hands is still in there. That's how Rengoku and him are still fighting. And with the other hand, Rengoku stops it, bro. He's still in there. It's almost done. I need to kill him fast. I can't move my arm. I won't let you get away. Who stops Shafters there, bro? Come on. Go. I'm sweating, dog. Whose victory? I have to cut off the demon's head and fast. Dawn is breaking. Sunlight will fall here. I've got to get away. He goes, Rah! He goes right in. Tanjiro's moving forward. I won't let you go. Not until I've cut off his head. Rah! Yeah! You just have both of them yelling, bro. This is grown men. Out of my way. Yeah! Inosuke, help. Move for Rengoku's sake. Goes right in. Inosuke moves forward. Beast breathing, first fang, and he pierces. What is that? I see a foot. What just happened? He got out of the way. He moved. But both of his arms got cut off. And he still has his blade stuck right there. Gotta hurry someplace where's Shadow. Tanjiro's moving. He flings his blade. This is bad. I need to get away from the sun. And Tanjiro strikes him right through the middle. Where are you going, you coward? Don't run away. He looks back. What is that brat talking about? Doesn't he have any brains in his head? I'm not running from the Demon Slayer Corps. I'm running from the sun. Besides, this fight is already over. Soon he'll run out of strength and die. Demon Slayer Corps are flesh and blood humans. Our wounds don't close quickly. Lost limbs don't grow back. And yet you'll only fight us in the dark of night when you have the advantage. So why are you running away, you jerk? Coward! You Tanjiro spitting facts! You're afraid to admit that you haven't won today. Rengoku hasn't lost. Rengoku is much, much stronger than you. He didn't let anyone die. He saw the fight through to the end. He protected the rest of us. This is your defeat, and the victory belongs to the boy Rengoku, dog. Rah! Did you see tears coming down Tanjiro's face, bro? This is fire. This is amazing, dude. And we see Inosuke. You see the crying from Tanjiro. Man, bro, just look at this man Rengoku's face. I mean, that's the face of a man who's gone through war. Don't cry so hard, kid. You're hurt pretty bad, too, you know. That cut in your belly will open up. And if you die, I won't have my victory anymore. Come here. Let's talk a little here at the end. Bro, don't say that, Rengoku, bro. Come on, bro. Don't allow this to be factual, bro. I remember something I saw in my visions of the past. Here we go, man. Bro, look at this gorgeous page. Dog, I don't want Rengoku to die, bro. This man is a goat. Oh, man. Don't do this to me, Yaiba, bro. Don't do it, dog. We just got introduced to this man. Chapter 66, Scattering into Dawn. You should go to visit a house, Rengoku, where I was born. There you'll find the writings of past Flame Hashira. My father read them often, but I didn't, so I have no idea what's in them. They may contain records of the Hinokami Kagura you mentioned. This man Rengoku, with a hand in his chest, still said, dog, I'm winning this. I'm taking dubs. What a goat. Please, Rengoku, that's enough. Isn't there any way to stop your bleeding? Can't you use your breathing? No, I'm gonna die soon, but I have something to say, so listen. I want you to tell my little brother Senjuro to take the path that he thinks is right, to follow his heart, and tell my father to take care of himself. And, Tanjiro, I believe in your little sister. I consider her a member of the Demon Slayer Corps. On the train, I saw her shed her own blood to protect humans. If she risked her life to fight demons to protect people, she's a member of the Corps no matter what anyone says. Stand tall and be proud. No matter how weak or unworthy you feel, keep your heart burning, grit your teeth, and move forward. If you just curl up in a ball and hide, time will pass you by. It won't stop for you while you wallow in grief. Don't worry over my death. I'm a Hashira. It's my job to shield you junior members. Any Hashira would do the same. We can't allow the young buds to be plucked. Tanjiro, Boarhead Boy, Blondie there, you all keep learning and growing. And someday you guys will become Hashira and be the pillars of the Demon Slayer Corps. That's what I believe. I believe in you. We have Tanjiro mind is crying, bro. And we see someone approaching from the back. Trust me, Yaiba. Don't do this to me, Yaiba dog. I don't want to read this page, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair. Mother, did I do well? Did I use my gifts wisely? You did splendidly. And he smiles. Lets out the biggest, fattest smile I think I've ever seen, man. Wow. Wow. When the train went off the tracks, Rengoku used a bunch of techniques to minimize the damage to the train cars. I know he did. I can't believe he's dead. Was there really an upper-ranked demon? Yes. Why did it come here? Was it that strong? Yes. This is all so frustrating. Every time I learn to do something new, I learn just how much more there is I don't know. You see the tears coming down Tanjiro's face, and I can't blame him, dog. I mean, he just lost somebody. And there's even more mysteries now. These awesome people are fighting with such skill and power, and I'm still so far behind them. I feel like I'm falling behind. Can I ever become anything like Rengoku? He believed in you, Tanjiro, man. He said that y'all will make something of yourselves, and he knows it. Don't dwell on such weak thoughts. Yo, Inosuke, you can or you can't. It doesn't do you any good to just sit there wondering about the maybes. He said he believed in us. So don't worry about anything other than living up to that. Everything that dies returns to the earth. Crying won't bring any of them back. No matter how frustrated you feel, don't cry. And you see that well. Inosuke himself is crying. That's good. Even if you think you're wretched and unworthy, you must keep on living. But you're crying too. The tears are flowing out of your mask. I'm not crying. Come on, we have to train. And Rengoku's right there still, bro. And here we go. News of Rengoku's death soon reached Ubayashiki and the Hashira. Farewell, Rengoku. And there we see Shinobu, man. Kano. I forgot what her name was. I forgot what this individual's name is. Even Rengoku lost to an upper rank demon. I can't believe it. Nabu. Abida. Butsu. I will annihilate all demons. And we see Giyu, man. Tomioka the goat. Not one of the passengers died. Kyojiro struggled valiantly. He was an incredible young man. I am not forlorn. I cannot live much longer. Soon I will go to the other world where Kyojiro and the rest are. Even the master says so. This is my favorite thing in Yaiba so far, man. This arc, this chapter. Yaiba to me just elevated itself. Now I understand why they made this into a movie. I would have too. With this knowledge, I would have too. That right there, man. You know, I thought the arc ended right there at the end. That amazing moment with Tanjiro defeating that lower level demon, man. But then out of nowhere comes in Akaza, an upper 3, whose strength is absolutely insane. You're wondering how in the Flying Flatliners are we going to be able to beat this dude. But then you remember you have Rengoku. Rengoku is going up in like somewhere. He does everything in his power, dude. He's doing everything. Even cuts the dude almost in half. Cuts off his arms. Leaves his blade right here. To the very end, he believed that he could do it, man. Well, what a first impression this had on me, man. You literally could not have started this off any better. I went into this only expecting to read one or two chapters just to get a feel for it. And I ended up reading the best stuff in this series. Stop telling me the camera's dying, man. Phenomenal stuff, man. I'm a sucker for that type of stuff. And it hit home so hard, man. Rengoku is a goat. Rengoku, Tomioka, and Muzan, man. Those are my dudes. And I'm a sucker for Inosuke and Tanjiro and them, of course, because those are my main characters. But amazing. Phenomenal stuff, man. Cannot wait to read more. But for right now, bro, I'm going to let all this sink in, man. I can't believe what I just read. I need to process what I just read, bro. We saw an upper 3, and I was so happy. I was so hyped to see an upper 3 going up against Rengoku, but I did not expect it to end in that way, man. You know what a death chapter is phenomenal? Whenever you just had an amazing thing I had always wanted to see, which was a Hashira versus a higher up. You know what I'm saying? An upper rank. And I've always been so hyped for them, man, just because I love the Espada. I love certain villainous organizations, and whenever like you see their higher ranks, it's always so hyped. But in this case, man, whenever it involves the death of a character that you grow to love so much in this one arc, now I understand why y'all were hyping up Rengoku to me, man. That man is a GOAT, bro. Before my camera dies, man, I just want to thank everybody, man, for watching this. I want to thank everybody for being a part of this. And what a phenomenal first arc to read directly after making this decision, man. This video just solidified that I made the right decision. Amazing stuff. The manga's incredible, and I cannot wait to read more, man. Yaiba's here to stay. That was phenomenal, man. I will see y'all next time. Have an awesome day. Wow, man. Wow.